Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's begin, shall we? I want to start this up by saying hello, and everyone, welcome back to playing some more Dungeon Antiqua 2. Yeah, my brain left me for half a moment there, but don't worry, we get used to that around these parts. But yes, hello everyone, hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Let me catch up with chat real quick, seeing as how now you're done with the starting student screen. Abaddon, can I ask that first? Nibnob, good to see you as well. Welcome in, everyone, good to see you, good to see you. We're going to be jumping back into Antiqua 2 here because I've been having the urge to play this for a while, and I know right now it is currently 9:30 p.m. where I'm at. I am so sorry for not being able to get the videos and streams out as normally as I used to. When I got sick, that fucked with my sleep schedule, something fierce, so yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get it fixed soon, but I'm going to at least be streaming during the nights for a little bit while I try to get things fixed, you know? Because, you know, sometimes it takes a while. I bought a little bit of caffeine yesterday to try to help with that. It didn't. It just put me right to sleep. So, but yes, welcome in, everyone. Abaddon. Have I fixed my sleep schedule? No, I have not, unfortunately. But we're at least here and we're ready to rock. Oh! Rested up, have you? Have you forgotten what to do? Open the menu and check info. Well, we remember what we were doing. We were trying to get the bishop class before we go into the next area. So, let's go to the East Town, Tower of Trials, and let's get this mission stuff done. We can only use magic in the area that we're heading to, which is why we ranked. Did we rank ourselves up enough? Hold up. Spells. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, we should be good. Should be good. Gotcha. All right. Had to double check that. Hey, Wolf, welcome in as well. Good to see you. And Pokemon, good to see you too. Can't wait. Hell yeah. I can't wait to get the bishop either. And it's just, I'm going to be doing a lot, as I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more nighttime streams for a little bit while I'm getting my sleep schedule back on track. All right, we got witches here. Let's see if they can tell which witch is which. All right, we're going to do Spark. Rod of Silence. Item. Poison Claw. And Spark. Because they still hurt pretty bad. Mildred took quite a bit of beating right there, but it's okay, he'll be fine. We'll just top him off with a potion. We'll top everyone off with a potion. And get back to it. Alright, we surprised the monsters, good. Gonna cost 4 MP to hit these guys, but yeah, it's better than what else we had. So we're gonna keep on doing what we gotta do. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do. Wait, that's right. Resist that. Yeah, Spark takes less MP. Perfect. Okay. Stretch. All right. Hey, as we welcome in. Good to see you as well. Gonna top everyone. I mean, I'm gonna top everyone off. Make sure they're all running on a full tank of gas. I'm gonna be making my 2 streams at once for the foreseeable future. Got it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nibnob. I'm sorry. Oh, it was not my intention. All right, let's. You know what? We're gonna guard. No, you're gonna spell. You're gonna use just fire too, because that'll kill all of them. And guard. There we go. Go pay for your gas refill? Hell yeah, exactly. 1 bean burrito each. Hey, Cole leveled up. Hell yeah. And we got 200 money. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping we'd get to avoid these guys, but it is what it is. How you doing, Madman? How you doing? Drinks from spaghetti for dinner? Hell yeah. I actually made spaghetti the other day. Folks, have you ever had that type of day where you can't stop eating because you just don't feel full? I had that here the other day after, a couple days after getting sick. And I made myself a giant pot of spaghetti and meatballs. And I went to town. That entire pot of spaghetti and meatballs was gone within 24 hours. I don't know why, but my body just kept on saying, hey, you're missing a nutrient. It's probably in this somewhere. really likes nudes? You better believe it. All right, let's spark these sons of bitches. Rod of Silence. Spark. Spark. Okay. Okay, then it no longer cast magic, but they're also dead, so they couldn't cast magic either way. Doing alright, get some chores done? Fair. It do be around that time of night to get some chores done. I'm looking here, I do hope... That's not what I was hoping for. Fire 2, and guard. Because that Fire 2 will take care of everything. Though we are starting to run low on magic points, which is a concern. Crossbow bolt. Thanks, game. Everyone's back up to full HP again. Ow. All right. Okay. Expect spaghetti to be good, especially if you made it yourself. Yeah, it was really good. Because I actually cooked the ground beef first, and I went ahead and, well, I made it at the exact same time, but before I cooked it up, I had it sit in the fridge with some garlic powder, pink salt, and a little bit of cracked peppercorn that I mixed all together with a little bit of vegetable oil to make sure it binds to the meat. So when I cooked that and just scooped that into the freshly cooked spaghetti, oh, hell yeah. It was heaven. All right, we need to silence these suspicious. Rod of Silence. Spark 'em. And you know what? I don't like how many their enemies are. See if you can sleep them. You could sleep 2, but then the other 2 would get a hit in. All right, just spark everything. All right. Oh, and we have Wolfless now. Hell yeah. Spell M2. Wait, they didn't have Spell M2 at this point? Then how are they using... Not gonna question it. Running out of potions already. All right. Can't Rod of Silence them, I don't think. I can Rod of Silence the 2 in the back. Okay, that'll work. Spark, and... You know what, Cole? Guard. I need to know what's in here. Fuck me. Sideways! Alright, well... Normally the silver trim chest give us a key item. This time it was an alarm. This is quite the magic party. Yeah, we have to use magic on this floor, otherwise we can't do any damage. So, that is why. You know what? Duke is gonna go ahead and cast... Slow on the enemies. Mildred's gonna use Rod of Silence. Lux is gonna go ahead and, Spark him. Cole, put him to sleep if you can. Okay. They're slowed, they're slipped, and one of them can't cast magic anymore. All right. This is the Bishop challenge floor, so we got to do it. You know, we got to do it right. Okay. Spell. Yeah, I need you to start healing people. Heal Lux. Lux, how many spell points you get? Oh, you're running low on spells. You know what? Use your wand of poison on this son of a bitch. Cole, do you have an item you can use? Your MP's running low though. You're at 17. Yeah, just hit both. Okay, that's one down. How many? You have enough spell points. Go ahead and use fire. Use curse on this guy. Lux, yeah, save your spell points. Wand of poison. Cole, I need you to guard. Just guard. Save your MP. We're not even at the boss of this floor yet. Challenge also include being forced to move diagonally. Feels like it. And we didn't even get anything out of that. Man. Oh, if I use this, we have 4 mana drops. We could use these if all else fails. I think we honestly probably should. Also, Mildred, start healing folks. Actually, that's everyone who needs healing right now. Well, this was a one-way trip. We couldn't go back through that door. That door shut behind us as a wall. So, here we go. Spark it. Rod of Silence. Spark them. And you know what? Spark them. We have those mana drops. We'll use them if need be. All right, we're gonna fight this head on, apply directly to the forehead. Let's do this. Spark, Rod of Silence, Spark, and Spark. Spark has been really useful. What's up here? Oh! Oh! Okay. There's the Bishop trial. All right. We're gonna use some of these mana drops. The rest should be okay when it comes to mana. Should being the key term. Except for... Yeah, here we go. All right. All right. Cross your fingers, everyone. Everyone's at full HP. No, Mildred is not. We're going to use 1 potion on Mildred. All right. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Defeat us and you shall pass the bishop's trial. Are you ready? No, but let's do it anyway. Oh, shit. Spell. Slow. Spell. Protection. Spell. Let's go with Fire 2. Spell. Oh, you don't have that spell. Okay, no, back. Mildred, we can't do protection yet, especially I want to. So item, Rod of Silence. Spell. Fire 2, spell. Sleep. Oh boy. Okay. So only one of our spells got to go off. Only one of them, which fucking sucks. But it is what it is. Okay. Spell Fire 2. Item. Get Duke back up. Whew, I'm glad we did that. If he was still asleep, that would have been it. Okay, spell. Need you to cast slow on these sons of bitches. Mildred, you have to heal people this turn. Heal. Lux. Hit him with Fire 2 again. Okay. Cole, hit him with Sleep if you can. Okay, we undid their haste. That's good. All right, we're gonna hit him with the slow again. Yeah, you have to focus on healing. Heal Duke. Spell Fire 2. Spell. Put these sons of bitches to sleep if you can. We need it. Especially with that ogre right in front. Oof. Or Gygus, technically. Okay. Now, everyone, unleash hell.
Meow meow, motherfucker.
Hey, Mildred, you made it just in time. We're doing some good time. We're doing a little boss fight to go ahead and try to get the whatchamacallit, the bishop class unlocked. And it's time to kick some ass. All right, we're gonna have you cast protection on Lux. This Lux is a very squishy mage. Also, how was the stream, by the way? Thanks so much for the raid. For those who joined in that don't know me, I am Alm. I'm your local adventurer. And today, we're playing some more Dungeon Antiqua 2. And, this has been a bit terrifying. Gonna be real with you. Oh, thank God. Okay, we got through that without a single death. I don't know how we got through that without a single death, but we did. Everyone still lives. Great. We grant you the title of Bishop. When facing a mighty foe, do not rush. First, use the bishop's identify. Not even close. I don't know. That first turn, 2 of our guys got put to sleep. 1 of our dudes got put onto confusion. That could have gone south really quick, because when you're asleep in this, you take double damage. And if they get a crit on you while you're asleep, it's a coup de grace. Instant death. Pretty good. Gotta talk about Resident Evil themed tabletop RPG. Ooh, man, I want to play that when it comes out, because yeah, I love some Resident Evil, so a tabletop RPG of that would be a lot of fun. All right. Well, to the training center, because we're changing people's jobs back around now. Not everyone needs to be a mage anymore, so. Duke, go back to your, we were getting your thief skill up, but, I think let's put Duke back to being a thief, maybe? Nah, we'll put him back to being a fighter. Well, actually, no, he's getting ready to get detection. That'd be nice to avoid traps. Actually, we've been getting hit by a lot of traps, so back to thief. You bring donuts? Hell yeah. Question, what's everyone's favorite type of donut? My personal favorite type is, believe it or not, a potato donut. And the reason why is this. It doesn't taste like potato. What they do is they use the peeled potato for a starch, and it literally melts in the powdered sugar. It melts in the powdered sugar. and turns into this really soft and airy dough that's even lighter than a Krispy Kreme donut. So, The Homer donut, ooh. Regular glazed or lemon custard filled, ooh, those are also good choices. Ah, man. Wait, when do we get a greatsword? When that up? Or is that the starting one? I do not remember. Either way, we need to change people's jobs around. Cole, you're going back to being an archer. Because he was almost done getting all the stuff for this, for archery, you know? Lux, however, I think it's time for Lux to change, because she's got magic spell 4s, she's got only prayer spell 3, but now we can make her a bishop? Well, actually, we could wait until we get Reflect on mage. Reflect would be really good. Yeah, Reflect would be really good. Yeah, we'll leave Lux as a mage for now. Mildred, how you doing on that class change right there? You got spell key. You got 3 spells. It's getting close to the time that I think I'm change it back to a monk. I want you to get up to spells P4 first. Yeah. Yeah, you start off as a monk in this. Yeah, you start off as a monk in this. And then once you got Retaliate and Power Hit, I changed you to Priest so you could get some healing magic. But after that's done, changing you right back to Monk. All right. Right. Duke was wearing the silver. Cole. We had... Did we have him as red or green? I think we had him as red. Yeah, because he likes to explode things. Okay, we need to re-equip everybody with stuff. All right. Okay, greatsword stay in. White belt, snake cap, iron bangle, perfect. Poison ring, rod of silence. Nothing else here. Actually, we'll give you the Hachimaki, and you get the snake cap. There we go. That's better. Okay. Duke was wearing the silver. Duke silver. It's Ron motherfucking Swanson. Exactly. Mildred is back to her original job himself. Oh, was Mildred originally a priest? Or battle cleric technically? But yeah, we gotta wait to get the get everything going here. I kick ass for the Lord. Oh, I'm trying to be. I remember that movie. Brain Dead was such. That is a trip of a film. Or Dead Alive, as it's known internationally. That movie was crazy. Is it good? No. Is it fun? Yes. All right, let's save. All right. How close are we to getting everyone their next skills? 46 of 450. We only need 129 in order to get to the loot sense, which would help out a lot. We need only 59 more to get spells P4. What does Pray do again? I forget. Restore self MP. Honestly, you won't need that once you're a monk. So, All right, we got spell. So we got spell M5, spell P3. We want to get 30 more to spell M5 and then 100. So only 130 total to get reflect. It won't be that much longer now I think about it. At least if we farm the right areas. True, monks fill the role of priest when priests aren't available. This is true. All right, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, well, one, we're gonna buy some potions because we used most of ours. Now we have 20, 15 of those. We do need mana drops again because we used some Now, I could put a shield on... I could put an iron shield on Duke, which I probably should, because it'll give him an evasion of 30. It will lower his attack from 82 down to 55. But again, that's an evasion of 30, when defense is only 10. I think that's worth the trade. All right, we're gonna Sabe. All right, and we need to go get some more money, as well as get some more skill points. What if we farm the left areas? You know what? You're right. We could have farmed the left areas. Everyone always goes to farm the right areas. If we farm the left areas, you know, there's probably gonna be more resources for us there. Edge of town. Let's go to... We know the iron mine gives us a lot of skill points. That's probably the best place for us to go, because we could just farm that for those skill points, get those up. But I also want to see what's in the Blaze Wave Cave. So I did notice that there was a way we didn't go last time. That said, we do need to be a little careful. Just a little careful. Not a lot of careful, just a little careful. These things don't have magic spells, so just use protection on our mage. Fire 2. And then attack. There we go. Turned out pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. If everyone goes to farm the right areas, the only place left are those on the left. Exactly. Let's get rid of these basilisks, because they shouldn't be that big of a deal. Attack. And then spell freeze. Attack. There we go. It's dead, and now this one's gonna be dead. All right. Step on the snake. Exactly. We treaded on it. Everyone got 1 skill point, because each battle really only gives 1 or 2 skill points. I think that's at random. I'm not fully sure though, so don't quote me on that. Right, we need an item to get past these rocks. Damn. Okay, so really, while we're getting decent XP here, we want the skill points right now. We're gonna go back to the iron mine. We're gonna mine these things for all they're worth. Just like that. See, 1 skill point. And we can also get some free money while we're here. Oh no, curse. 2 skill points off that. See, I think it is random as to how many skill points we get. But if we farm this area, we can get those skill points up there, which will definitely help us in the long run. Oh. We got a sneak attack, so we had to go different route. Damn it. Hey, everyone's at level 20 now. Hell yeah. Wait, not everyone. Cole's still level 17, but he's catching up. He's catching up big time. Okay, we got a dagger, so that's free money. Remedy, okay. Free return from poison. And we're just gonna do a little bit of this. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And we're gonna do the same here. No fear. This is an early area. I don't really feel that concerned about it. We're just here for the skill points. We're killing everything in sight. And, well, okay, we're here for the skill points and the treasure. And the treasure. You know what? Just burn them all. One thing I do really like about this game is that they've made it to where elemental weaknesses are actually much stronger than what one would think. Because in this, elemental weaknesses do, I want to say it's 3 times damage instead of just 2 times, which is really nice. Well, it was either 3 or 4 times damage. I can't remember which. But still, a normal critical only does 2 times damage. So getting that elemental smack on the enemy is really, really nice. You know? Yeah, I have no fear here. No fear. See, we got this. Hey, Coloed up to 18. He is catching up to everybody slowly but surely. He will always be a little bit behind, but he won't be a lot of bit behind. Ooh, treasure. Book of Return. We've got a lot of Book of Returns. I could just sell a couple of those for money. Now think about it. The multi weaknesses are as effective here as they are in your game? Hell yeah. It's always nice to know that the elemental weaknesses are actually doing something instead of feeling like they're just existing to do the same as a crit, you know? You know, I'm starting to wonder, maybe the skill points is... I wonder, is it that we get more skill points if there's different types of enemies all in the same battle? Maybe. Yeah, because there's 2 different types, so 2 skill points. I think I'm starting to pick up on how this works. Okay. There we go. Alright. Zombo. So let's see if this will actually give us 2 skill points for killing 2 different sets of enemies. Yep, okay, that's how it's gonna work. 2 different sets of enemies equals 2 different skill points. Gotcha. And now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Alright, so this one should also be 2. If my theory is correct here. Yep, okay. I'm gonna be real, I sort of wish that instead of it working like that, I wish it was more based on how many enemies are in the fight. That way we could get more than 2 at a time. We could maybe get 3 or 4. Like maybe 1 skill point for every 1 to 2 enemies. And if you get 3 to 4, that's 2 skill points. 5 to 6, that's 3 skill points. Something like that, you know. That, because right now, grinding skill points do take some time. It do take some time. Alright. Oh, that one gave us 3. Okay. So my theory is wrong. What caused that? Well, Lux learned spells M5. So we got a good chunk of the things that we were looking for. You're out of MP. Gotcha. Wand of Poison. All right. Trying to think, what would be... What's the ideal way to get skill points then? My thing is, the more skills you get in from red, the less skills you are. Pseudo-intellectualism at its finest. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. If you're just grinding the same thing over and over again, you only get one skill instead of getting multiples. But luckily, that only applies to real-world logic, so... Okay. Alright, we're gonna heal everyone up again. Since those imps actually do manage to smack us pretty hard there with that spark spell. Ow. Alright, now we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Ooh, nice retaliate. Okay. How many skill points have we gotten since? Let's check. 89 of 450 total for Duke. 204 out of 48. You are 16 away from getting the spell P4. That is really the main thing we want right there. Spells P4. 87 away from getting Reflect. As soon as she gets Reflect, she can go to be a bishop. No fear. 85 away from Double Shot. Okay. So everyone's slowly but surely getting up there. Enjoy your lurk there, Lich. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good one. I forgot to heal Lux after that fight. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. Alright. We want that treasure. And we want this thing's ass to die. Can't cast any spells. Could cast Return, but just guard. There we go. Got the ghoul down first. Which was the most important thing to do here, you know, let's be real. Only one skill point for that. Huh. I wonder what it is that causes the skill points to happen. I thought I had an idea, but I was wrong. And Neodudes, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Maybe it's a bit random. I'm starting to think that might be the case. Or maybe it's based on how many turns the fight takes. Because that one only took 2 turns. No, because I've had longer fights give me 1 skill point. Well, shit. Okay. You're out of MP. All right. Use a remedy on Duke. You will use a potion on Duke, and you will just attack. Okay. Now we can fight. Ghouls, man. Could also be the enemies worth factual values of skill points. That's true. It is possible. And maybe it rounds up to the nearest whole number. Not fully sure. Alright, well, we know the drill. Ghoul has to go first. Get rid of Gimme Ghoul. And we'll just do this. No treasure. No treasure. Ooh, but their treasure here. Hey, Hey kitten, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see ya. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. 4 rounds down with a minimum of 1. That might also be it. Another snake cap. That's actually really good for us. Okay, that means that we can give Mildred the other snake cap instead of wearing a leather cap. Resist against animal type enemies, as well as poison tolerance. Okay. Unfortunately, these don't count as animals. These are the undead. Alright, so how many skill points are we gonna get after this? 1. Treasure. Duke disarmed the gas bomb and obtained 366 gold. See, this is why we had Duke be a thief. Just so he could disarm the traps. I want him to go back to being a fighter again, or whenever we get the class, I want to unlock being a paladin. But for now, getting him some extra agility doesn't hurt, you know? While also getting him the, you know, the ability to disarm traps. You're quite excited? Oh, something happened? I'm curious now. V2 model and Mike to begin your shipping debut? Oh, hell yeah, congrats on that. I do hope you have fun with it. Treasure? No treasure. Man, this game's just been saying no treasure. Instead of saying no bitches, it says no treasure. Man. Okay, well, we circled pretty much all the way around. There's just one spot we didn't check yet. It was over this way. Treasure? Nope, just enemy. All right. But yeah, as you can see, now that Mildred has a snake cap, any hit from beasts do less damage as well as no poison. No poison. Ah, thanks for streaking my chat. I appreciate it. Okay, we went and cleared out this dungeon again. Okay then, let's go ahead and just use return. That should go ahead and get our stuff back. Let's go to the general merchant. We're gonna sell some shit that we don't need. Can be bought back. Okay, so if we do that, oh, okay. So if we sell some, all right. If we sell something that can be, this makes it to where it's put into stock and we can buy more of them later. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to make it to where we can get a panacea later. I'm not using revives, so. That is our rule. No revives. No daggers. Keep the oh, we can get more Goblin Slayers if I that is tempting. Keeping 1 iron mace. Get rid of a robe. Get rid of 2 of those leather caps. Okay. Anything new that we could buy here? Nope. Nope. Wait, Mildred, what do you have on your arms? It says you could have an iron bangle, but you don't have one equipped. Hold up. What do you have? You have the poison ring, right. Oh! That just makes it to where you resist it. Okay, we'll get you an iron bangle now. You don't need the iron ring anymore. Or the poison ring anymore. Iron bangle. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna go ahead and save, because we did a little bit there. We're still low on those skill points that I want for us, though. Mildred did get to where Spell P5. One more skill point to go for spell P4. Once we get that, then we can change you back to a monk. 72 for that, 70 for that. Okay. Honestly, I think if we go through the mines one more time, we should be able to get that. We could also go through the tower real quick. Because that would also help us out a little bit. Let's pop in and say hi, and why are we talking about Polish donuts? Polish donuts? I mean, I was asking what everyone's favorite donut is earlier, but that's about it. Yeah, let's go to it. Let's go back. We're gonna go to the Tower of Trials first. Just get those quick skill points. You know what? Auto. No, just got spell up to P4. Auto. All right, now that we've done that, let's go back to town, change Mildred back to a monk. All right, training center, right. Job. Mildred, you are no longer a priest. You are now going back to monk. All right. You stack one an arm and bypass job lock on Dogi with bare hand. Okay. Okay, now one thing I do think is... that power hit's come in handy quite a bit. Not so much Retaliate, though, so let's replace Retaliate with Spells Prayer 4. Since that'll allow you to cast your healing spells still. I need to get you some new gear. Gotcha. General Merchant. Armor. I can get you a white belt, which you do need. Actually, is there anything better that you can equip? Hachimaki is for the head. Okay. White belt. Hachimaki. Okay. Re-equip. There we go. And I guess you have the poison ring back, so that snake cap in the end isn't helping us right now, but it'll be fine. Because right now you can punch the shit out of things. Wait, you can actually equip the Iron Mace? But that lowers your attack and hit. Why would I do that? Anyhow, now we can start getting you the skill points for monk again. And things are gonna die a lot faster now too. You want Poxy? Is it Poxy or Paxy? Let me know how it's pronounced. Because I'm not good with letters that aren't, which are different from what I'm used to, which I haven't grown up with, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna auto battle. Yeah, this is much faster on getting those skill points. Much faster. Yeah, that guy right there is worth 2. Huh. Oh, no need. Oh, have we not taken a... All right, guess we haven't taken any proper damage yet. All right, then. Either way, we're nuking this entire place. Yeah, I will say my one criticism of this is the fact that while I love gaining skill points in order to get your skills unlocked, I do think skill points need to be given out a little bit more freely. Because the grind is pretty heavy. At least if you're doing class changes, like I do. Which most of the time in games like these, you want to do class changes, get things set up the way you want, you know? All right. But yeah, what do you all think so far? Because I'm loving this game. I just think the grind's a little much at the moment. Well, the grind for skill points, not the grind for levels. The levels keep coming nice and quick. Yeah, the levels definitely keep coming nice and quick. It's... But the skill points take a bit. Though it's crazy that in here we're getting more 2 skill points than 1 skill points. Whereas in the caves we get mostly 1 skill point. Just putting that out there. Yeah, and those 2 guys were only 2 skill points. I do wonder what the algo is for getting the skill points. Alright, someone got poisoned, right? Nope, everyone's fine. Alright. Yeah, because... Because I love the learn by doing types thing. It's just that if there's going to be a learn by doing, the skill points have to be given out pretty, not as stingy as this. Yeah, if I was to make any changes to the game, I think what I would do is I'd make it, where depending on the amount of enemies that are on screen when you fight, that's how many skill points you get. Like, say a common mook, make them worth 1 skill point each, and you fight 2, that's 2 skill points. 3 skill points, 4, so on and so forth. But bosses be worth 3 skill points. So that way, there's still, you know, a little bit of variation, stuff like that. I think that would be a fine balance, you know? Especially since we have to get so many of them. You prefer it more Final Fantasy 7 Limit Break style? That is fair, that is fair. My personal favorite learn by doing is one that a lot of people actually don't like. Final Fantasy 2. I think that was done pretty well. Was it clunky? Yes, but it was a good beginning implementation, and later would be revisited for games like, you know, Skyrim, Oblivion, Daggerfall, so on and so forth. Alright, so that place has been cleared out. Yeah, Final Fantasy 2 learned by doing is great. As long as you plan ahead and make sure to stick with what you're wanting to learn, that's the best way to go, especially since you have 3 characters who are always in your party. The 4th character, don't get attached to them. Never get attached to your 4th character in Final Fantasy 2. Never. They will not be there for long. Usually I had the main character who would learn swords as well as a little bit of magic. I'd have the lady, I'd have her use the bow and white magic mostly, not because she was a lady, but because, you know, she just had high agility and MP to start off with. And then the 3rd dude, I'd change him away from the axe and just have him use fists, because that was more powerful than anything else he would get. Yeah, I don't remember the names because whenever I played it a long time ago, I actually used custom names, so I don't remember what their names are. Whoops. And guy, you're right. Guy's gonna take everyone to Flavor Town in that game. And by Flavor Town, I mean they're gonna taste their own blood. Alright, Spellbook Shop. We need to buy... Oh... Let's get Prayers level 3. because we didn't have those yet. Gives healing 2, curse 2. Oh, I should have gone with spellbook 4. No! Can we sell some shit to get that 1700? And then, you know, have barrier to shield all of us from those elements? Because that'd be nice. Could Heaven Gate banishes undead. That would also be really nice. Haste for all out. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna be earning some money here. We're gonna be trying to earn some money here. Thinking. Sell that, don't need that. Don't need that. Keep the iron armor. Get rid of one of those leather caps. Oh, we sell one of the snake caps so we get some good money, and it can be bought back then. For dual shielding with Furion in Final Fantasy II? Ah! I've actually never tried that. Huh. I'll keep that in mind next time I play it. Because now we should be able to buy... Yeah, we can buy snake caps now. We can just buy snake caps. Good, good, good. Wait, it says Duke, can you... Duke, you're wearing one, aren't you? No, he has the Hachimaki to keep from going to sleep. That's right. I could have equipped him with a snake cap, but you know what? Not being put to sleep is good in this game. Sleep is probably one of the more dangerous things that you can get hit with in this game, you know? All right. We don't need to revive anybody because we're not doing revives, but I want to check to see what the temple did. We have enough for the spellbook P4. Let's get spellbook P4. Next one we'll save up for M4. I guess M5 must be something that we find out in the field. Because evasion is broken. True. True. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the iron mine again, because we're just gonna do we're gonna do some farming here. I'm gonna do some farming, get those skill points. I know this entire stream has been nothing but farming. My apologies. Well, no, we technically did the bishop quest at the beginning, so there's that. But it's an old school style RPG. You gotta be prepared. All right. Got a free potion. We won't say no to free. Won't say no to free. Oh, I missed this dude. There we go. And they're dusted. Honestly, we probably could go to the new area now and start getting things done, but I really want to get that reflect sooner than later, as well as the the double shot for Cole. Because what I'm thinking is, once we get that, I could probably change Cole into a thief, but have him on the back row. That way, he can go ahead and still do his archer business, but also we then get trying to think of words. Words are hard right now because I'm trying to stream and game at the same time, while also thinking about things to talk about. It's easier said than done. But yeah, we could get Cole that extra evasion, and then he could be. because thieves do get the extra evade. So wouldn't it be a bad idea to have him cross-class into thief after maxing out archer, you know? I mean, the whole reason that we have Duke cross-class into thief right now is to give him some more points into agility. Because let's be real, sorta needed it. Sorta needed it. We are getting those skill points pretty quick, though. That's nice. All right, auto him again. 218 gold. That's even more towards the direction that we need to go because we also want to go ahead and get, you know. That's so nice to see. Sorry, we also want to get the whole, whatchamacallit. We want to get the other spell book. And yes, the spell book can be called a whatchamacallit. Ow, double spark. All right. Let's do some healage. Still only need heal 1 at this point. So we're definitely going to get more levels along the way once we get into the next area, meaning our HP stats are going to jump pretty exponentially. And then that heal 2 will come into handy. But for now, we're doing okay. In the chat, you're curious about why evasion broke Final Fantasy 2. Evasion is the stat that has 2 characteristics: evade percentage, the chance to actually evade an attack, and the flat evade number, which is the number of attacks you can dodge. How do you gain evasion? By evading attacks. So the more evasion you have, the more evasion you gain, until you become nigh unhittable to physical attacks. This is true. This is true. And I never thought about that until now, but you're saying, you know what? Yeah, okay, yep. Next time I play Final Fantasy 2, which won't be too long from now, I'm going to do a little bit of sword first, and then double shield. Just because get people able to be hit, and then, you know, make a max out in a weapon, or, you know, Guy being able to punch things real good. Dual shielding pairs well with mage builds. True. Man, I'm just thinking, God, now I can think of ways to just break that game in half. I'm already planning ahead for the next RPG. Now, one thing I do realize we need to do is, in the next area that we've unlocked, we actually need to go ahead and find the gold key somewhere in there, because I guarantee you it's in there. It's not the Demon Realm. It is somewhere in the what was the thing? The plains, the area with the overworld map. It's like RPG brain. Oh, he doesn't have the RPG math bug biting him constantly. Yeah, I don't have the math bug biting me constantly, though I used to a long time ago. Because, well, I was one of the kids that got put into AP classes because I was really, really good at math. And then at some point, it just dawned on me, I'm never going to use this extra stuff that I'm learning right now. I'll just go with the basic math stuff. I don't need the rest. I still stay at AP English, but Also, Loot Sense has been acquired. We're not using two-handed right now, so Loot Sense See unseen chests. Got me my X-ray glasses. All right, one more to go to get reflect, and Cole now has double shot. Both shots land twice, but each hit deals slightly less damage. Who cares? It hits twice. Oh, we actually got surprised this time. Okay, auto battle it. See, who cares? It hits twice. And Lux now got reflect. Perfect. There we go. I could, you know, now that we've done that, yeah. Let's see if there's any hidden treasure chests that we missed here, and then we'll head back to town, change classes for Lux, as well as Cole. I think that's a good idea. Man, having that double shot is so nice. That spider saw the writing on the walls and said, nope. Okay, but yeah, now, actually, I should read Reflect real quick, just see exactly. Reflect spells while guarding. Okay. So you have to be guarding to do that, but that's not a bad deal, honestly. Treasure. A panacea. Hell yeah. Goodbye, ghouls. We won't miss you. They wish I did, though. But unfortunately, I did not miss them with every bullet so far. And to the ground. Oh shit, I just realized we can farm the griffins now. We could easily farm the griffins now. Think about it. Bo now has double shot. Bo, and since it's essentially an elemental weakness or type weakness for the griffin, that's 3 times damage twice each turn. We could easily farm the griffins. I'm also having an idea here that we could turn most everyone into archers and just smack the shit out of enemies with double shot. I don't think it'd be the best idea, but it is an idea. If you get double shot on everyone, think about it. Actually, I just had an idea. All right, here's what's gonna happen. When we get back to town, we're gonna be changing Duke up a little bit. And the reason why is because he's gotten the speed, but since we're gonna be turning Cole into a thief to give him those double things, let's turn Duke into an archer to get those speed gains as well as some extra vitality gains. Then, with that being the way it is, what would happen is, and hear me out, we get him to where he gets double. We can keep him with the sword, but while he's still using the sword, we train him up to use the bow and get that double shot. Then we turn him back to a warrior with double shot. Think about the amount of damage you could do doing that, because warrior automatically gets a boost to strength. You feel me? Oh. Dude, just, if we could get everyone to have the ability to use a bow, that'd be really good. Like, because we have characters in the back row who just aren't really able to do much once their MP runs out. Which that's the downside about an MP system. Once your MP runs out, you pretty much can't do much. Whereas in Final Fantasy 1, as well as Dungeon Antiqua 1, where it was a spell slot system, you start out not able to do much, but as you go on, you can do so much more. Whereas MP systems usually, you run out of MP really quick. It's just how it goes. Nice reflect. Okay, how much money we got? We gained a couple thousand out of that. We gained around 4,000 money out of that. Nice. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the training center. We're gonna change jobs. All right, Cole. You served well, and you mastered being an archer. Time for you to be a thief, buddy. Change spell M2 to just bow mastery. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I was thinking of changing things around, but nah. He's now wearing the leather armor, snake cap, iron bangle. He's doing good. He's doing good. We are going to change his color, though. He needs to be fiery red. You don't feel it? You say, wait, fair. Plus, let's be real, I don't like the ladies feeling me, if you know what I mean. And Anyhow, change job. Duke, I need you to change your job to... We'll make you an archiest of archers right now. Alright. Equip swords, loot slit, slash. Actually, let's remove slash and go with spell M2. Yeah. So Duke's our all-rounder right now. Because he can still use his greatsword. He needs different armor, though. Okay. We need to get him some armor. Ah, he can wear leather armor. A snake cap and leather armor. Okay. So we'll buy him some leather armor. He's got the he's got a... No, he doesn't have he has a leather cap equipped. Okay. Snake cap. Actually, wait. We'll have one after we take one off Cole and just give him the Hachimaki. Okay. Iron shield. Can't use. Says robe would be better than the leather armor? Wait, is Duke not wearing anything? Hold up. He's not wearing anything. Leather armor. There we go. Right, you're getting the Hachimaki now. And you're getting the snake cap. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Duke will still probably be up front like this, just because, you know, he's been in the front this entire time. Let's give him the proper colors. Silver. All right. He actually has more HP as an archer than he did as a thief. Let's see. What are their stats right now? 11 defense, 0 evasion, though. Okay. 8 defense up front, 2 defense. Defense 7, evasion 2, resistance 9. Well, that's gonna change. That evasion 2 is gonna change it. Real. No, I need him to keep with the bow. Shit. You know what? When you think about it, And think about it. Defense 11 is better than the Defense 8 that Milter has right there. So, yeah, Duke should still be fine up front. All right. Let's Sabe. All right, we're gonna get back in there. Edge of town, you know where we're going. We're gonna go and we're gonna test to see how this layout works in the iron mine. Because I want to make sure that the layout is actually working well. I will say though, Duke looks like one of the Three Musketeers right now. To be fair, you feel the same about Gangfeld? Yeah, it's nature's way, you know? All right, potion. Actually, if we go back to some of those other places, I see that invisible treasure chest. I see it in the wall. We're gonna go back and get it. How get? How get? There's a secret entrance somewhere. It's on the other side. Gotcha. Well, we're getting that secret treasure. We're gonna find out how to get it, and we're gonna do it today. I will say, one thing I think this game could also use is maybe an option to toggle the screen flash on or off. Because I do know there's a lot of people out there with epilepsy who would just die from this game. With how it's got full screen flashes like that. So toggle like that would be nice. Because there's quite a few people I'd love to suggest this game to, but I know I can't because the screen flashes, which is unfortunate. You know? I think it's also starting to wonder if maybe it would be smart to put Mildred back onto Priest for level 5 priest spells. But nah, we're gonna max out his monk first. I never changed Lux. We're getting that hidden treasure chest, and then we're going to do that. Because right now we're wasting skill points. How get in? I see it there. How do I get in there? There's gotta be a way. How do we get that? Or did that just randomly glitch spawn in the wall? I don't think it just glitch spawned. I think there is a way in there. Just look at this. There's stuff like that. I don't think it's a glitch. It could be, knowing my luck. But I don't think it is. Okay. I could be wrong. It might be a glitch. I have an idea. Nope, not like that. How do we get in there? Because I'm trying every wall here. Because that's a silver chest. That means it's an important one. So, we're trying everything. Alright, Because as soon as I find the fake wall, if there is one, we're in the money. Because then it's just a matter of just finding the place to walk. Again, it could also just be a glitch. Because I remember there was a silver chest above that area before too. I wonder if the sprite just got moved to that area so that it won't get seen. It might have just gotten moved so that it's not seen. Come on, invisible wall somewhere. I don't think it may just be a little bit of a glitch, a little bit of bug. Again, that is my luck. Okay, come on. Okay, because yeah, if you think about it, right about here or right one square up and to the left, that is where a blue chest was before. And we got that one, so it might be that it just moved the sprite from there into the wall. But I like to imagine that it's something we can actually get. You know? But we've pressed up against every wall. I don't think we're getting that. I think that's just there. Oh, wait, right, we were gonna back out. Ah, the warp's right up here. Because we need to change Lux's job. No longer a mage, she's going to bishop. Alright. She's keeping these on her right now. And we'll just... Oh, wait, she doesn't have to keep those on her. Oh, no, yes, she does. Okay. However, bishops can only go up to spell MP4. I see. Also, Curiosity Hat. Alright, we already know what Identify does. View monster data. Arcane Mind. Halves MP cost. Bypass job lock on magic gear. Oh. Okay. So, you get that. You can just equip anything to a bishop. No wonder it's at 999999999. We're gonna give her purple. There we go. And let's make sure that equipment is the way it should be. Rod of Silence, robe, leather cap. Wait, she can, ooh, she can actually wear real armor now. Hold up. She can wear leather armor. That'd be a good call. And a snake cap. And a snake cap. Yep. We don't have the money for another snake cap right now, but she could wear it. Leather armor. All right. And once we get enough money for another snake cap, that would be a good idea. Just because she doesn't have really any of the resistances, so... You know, would be a good idea. Just a little bit of a good idea. All right. Well, folks, I think it's time we finally go back to the Blaze Wave Cave. Because I think we're ready. All right, we're going to fight. You know what? Sure, fire 2. Man, they just came right after Mildred with those spider bites. We spies the basilisk, that's perfectly fine with me. identify, and attack. Weakness cold, strong against poison. Only has 96 HP. Alright. I wonder if you have to do that every time or if it's just once and then it stays memorized. If it's just once and then it stays memorized, that'd be really nice. I would love that. Alright, let's see. Basilisk, come here! Oh, Basilisk and Snake. Okay. Looks like it is an every time thing. Alright. But luckily for us, we don't need to worry about that. We're just gonna go ahead and spark it. Who do you think I am, Axel? Got it memorized. Man, I have not thought about X7 in a long time. Mostly it's a self-defense mechanism. We know these are Goblin Kings. Let's take them out. Hey, Sapphire, thanks so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We're about to attack some goblins. I should have equipped the Goblin Slayer for this. Can I do that? Can I go back and re-equip in here? No. All right. Oh, well, we're still going to attack. And we're going to attack again. She's going to do Rod of Silence. And then, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and have you pin shot the guy in the back. So that he can't do any move at all. Okay, perfect. Well, this guy up front's about to die, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna start divvying things up. Ow. Okay, they have 130 HP and 6 MP. Noted. But yeah, how you doing there, Sapphire? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, you plan to see the new 28 Years Later movie on Thursday, Abaddon? Hell yeah. Oh man, I want to see that as well. But man, time is just, you know, gotta find the time. You're doing good? Love to hear it. I'm doing pretty good. We did a fair chunk of grinding at the beginning of this, and I mean a fair chunk. But I think it's paying off. You know what? Burn one and attack. Okay, we didn't even have to use our magic here. Hell yeah. Snowman. And a Goblin Archer. Alright. We'll take care of the Goblin Archer first. But we'll also cast Fire 2 to burn the Snowman to the ground. I think that's a good plan. You gotta go, Lich? Alright, thanks for stopping in. You have yourself a good one, okay? No years later, end up having to notice the last movie TV appearance of Hydra's Sycamore Tree? I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what that is. I hate saying it, but I have no clue what that is. Right, down there would be... Let's stick with up here. We're not gonna go to the... We're not gonna go down to the Griffin just yet. We're not gonna farm the Griffins just yet. We're getting close to that point, though. Hey, Cole ranked up to level 20. Hell yeah. Did he finally catch up? He is one level away from catching up. He's almost there. He's almost caught up to everybody. Hell yeah. All right, our map here shows that we can go down. There's a thing down to the right and then up. Let's go check that out. It's a goblin and his goblin king. That's fine. We'll get rid of the small fry first. Not identified. Rod of Silence. And yeah. Poison the guy in the back. If you can. Good attempt. Did not happen, apparently. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And now we're just gonna, you know, just gonna do our thing here, you know. We can do a little bit of spell, a little bit of sparkage. You know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Or a century ago, some first guy planted a sycamore tree seed in the gap of Hadrian's wall. Though there's Emperor Hadrian. Somehow the sycamore tree not only grew but flourished. Example of life finds a way. Oh, nice. There is nothing right there, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's see what we can do here. Wrong button. There's definitely a path that's to our left, but to our right is it's... Ooh, there's a whole separate path here. We don't know what's over here, but we're gonna find out. This is a dead end, but I was hoping there was gonna be treasure. There was not. Man. Oh well. Rod of Silence. Ow. It's a good thing we started Duke out as a warrior. Made it to where, you know, he doesn't have to worry too much about, you know, when he takes damage, luckily. 3 skill points, and obtained a greatsword. Hell yeah. No treasure here, unfortunately. It's just two tarantulas. I have no fear. I have a little fear, but I have no fear. Ooh, 2 more skill points to go for Cole to get Hide. Ooh, I wonder if Hide works with, the double shot. Think about it. If it makes it to where every attack is double shot, if he could hide, the next hit after is a guaranteed critical hit. So 2 criticals, and if it also gets a flying creature, that is 2 times damage and then 4 times damage on top of it. Twice. I'm coming up with plans. All right, let's check these dead ends real quick. Also, potion up. Another goblin. I should really just equip our Goblin Slayer while we're down here, huh? Got this? Oh, I've absolutely got this. I have no doubt. All right, Rod of Silence. Woman's Poison, both of them silenced. Ow! Yeah, heal Mildra, if you would. You know, sometimes there's a Class A whoopsie-doodle, but that was a Class A ouch. Just a Class A ouch right there. Heal Mildra again. Okay, we'll use a potion since we're out. We got another greatsword. And Cole now learned to hide. Alright, we're gonna potion. There we go, that's close enough to full. Let's see. Did we get anything else out here that could be used? No, everyone's got pretty much all that stuff. Okay, let's go to skills. All right, first person we're going to check with is Duke currently has the ability to use bows, but we're not going to worry too much about that. And also, we're not really having him use spells that much, so let's just go ahead and go... Let's replace spell M2 with two-handed, so he's doing more damage with his greatsword. Cole. Pinch shot is nice, but bow mastery and double shot is better. Let's get you hide. Ambush always hits. So that could be useful. That could be very useful. And then Lux. She's got the shit she needs right now. She's fine. All right, we know what we're doing. Move out every zig. Beat them snakes up. Cast some fire too. And then attack. Because don't need to hide this time. There's another one in the wall here. Okay, so there are ways to get... There are treasures that are in the wall that we need to get. Okay. Interesting. We just gotta figure out how to go into the wall. Don't know what we gotta do to do that. Hey, Seiju, good to see you, good to see you. Final Fantasy sure looks different. Yeah, this is Dungeon Antiqua 2, which has been a lot of fun. I love the first game. The first game was more wizardry with Final Fantasy combat, but this one is more Final Fantasy 4 and 5 than wizardry, but it still has some wizardry elements. It's really good. And if you can get it for the price it's at, because I know it's on sale until the 15th, so. Rod of Silence, and kill the archer. But yeah, how you doing, Seiji? How you doing? I hope you're doing all right today. We're just gonna double down on smacking some of these on this guy right here. Just get rid of one gun first. All right. Ever rise the raw silence if you swing it hard enough? This is very true. All right. We need to figure out how to get the damn secret chests that are hidden in walls like this, though. You know what? I see the goblin. Equip the Goblin Slayer. Here we go. This is more what we like. Yeah, I knew that his one attack was going to wipe that one off the field. Oh. Oh, no, we can just see around walls. Gotcha. Okay. All right, we're going to, again, use Rod of Silence, try to silence all these goblin shamans and these goblin kings. And Rod of Death if you don't. True. True. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys first and foremost. You got poisoned, so everything should be fine. Yeah, that one's going to die now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we'll just go like this. There we are. Much better. Don't forget about the Rod of Redacted. Ah, yes. This is true. This is true. There is a Rod of Redacted. We can't show that on Twitch, though. Only Blue Twitch. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to use potions to heal up right now. Just because I want Lux to keep her MP on standby. Oh, there's a door here. At least that area down low. But is that a one-way door? That's the question. Is that a one-way door? You're at work, so that's exciting. Ah, condolences for having to be at work right now. But hopefully they're at least paying you that good money. Let's go with Spark to hit the entire field. Let's see how this goes for us. Mildred got poisoned, which is unfortunate, but it happens. We'll make it work. We have remedies. Only one skill point for all 4 of those basilisks. Lordy. Okay. Hit him with a remedy and then a potion. All right, that should work. Every door is a one-way door if you're dumb enough. True. Just like every door is a two-way door if you're strong enough. Hey, Trey, welcome and welcome in. You do all your online competitive games because it stresses you out instead of fun, so now you're breaking this loop? Ah, well, congrats on breaking the loop. I'm glad you're able to find something that works for you. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna Sparketh. And Shooteth. Let's see how this goes. Well, they definitely wanted Duke's Grits right there. Oh, that's a lot of Griffins. Oh no. We surprised the Griffin though, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna attack. I'm going to attack. Rod of Silence, because I think it can cast magic if I remember correctly. You're going to hide and do an ambush attack next turn. All right. So. You know what? Barrier. And then Freeze 1. Freeze should be good against the wings. And then Ambush. Freeze did well. I did not expect the ambush to kill the Griffin that quick. Holy shit. Well then, I was concerned for nothing. Let's re-equip the Great Sword. Because we're gonna farm this Griffin now. No fear. No fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. That double shot with the bow just does so much good work. Okay, so this just circles back around. Now we have this area that we didn't explore proper. It's a dead end with a door. Might be good for us, but it might also be shit. You never know. Though we are getting to the point to where I might need to consider heading back to town to regain our MP. Because both Lux and Mildred have used a fair amount, you know? Go see what game to play to forget it? A good RPG is always a suggestion I will make. Or an action game. Ninja Gaiden's also really fun. Okay, let's see. Spells. Oh, Mildred has his MP back because he got a level up. Okay. Lux is running low on MP. Alright, so. This is a one-way door here. Let's not go that way yet. Let's go and explore this way to see what's here first. Flame ring. Okay. Well, that'll help. Flame tolerance. That could be, and allows you, and if you use it, it does fire 1. Okay. Also gives extra 5 resistance. Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. So whenever we get into an area with a lot of fire, that's what we're doing. You have a lot of RPGs? Hell yeah. Because we do know that the... What the f... That's a poltergeist up top. Gotcha. Focus Fire, Spark, and Focus Fire. Because that Poltergeist do a lot of damage. Luckily, we do a lot of damage as well. Alright. People level to 22. Oh no, it didn't rank up their MP. Okay. Cole's about to be at 21 though, so that's a good boon. Yeah, let's go. That's a Gigas right there. We're gonna be careful around that. Let's see. Potion. Okay, here's the question. Do we attempt to fight the Gigas right now? Oh, no, we fight this one after we get the treasure. Okay. I didn't expect the ambush of enemies right there. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. Okay. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's focus on these little guys first. Spell. No, attack, get rid of this guy. You need to cast spell. I need you to cast sleep. I need you to attack one of these motherfuckers. Oh, we love the crits. We love whenever we get to make good use of the crit. Mm-hmm. Focus fire on this guy. Identify the one down low, just so we can know how much HP it's got. $300. Gotcha. Weak against confusion. Noted. Well, you know what? Just punch it. And then we'll go spell here. Sleep it. And then keep on attacking. Gotta love the extra damage from the coup de grace. Alright. How much MP? Lux is down to 8 MP. Oh, shit. Also, Peace, thank you so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Let's re-equip Lux with the Wand of Poison. Because she needs to be able to attack here soon. Steel Armor. Too bad no one we have can use it right now. Duke will be able to eventually, but right now, not so much. Alright. And we fight the Griffin. The Griffin must die. You know what? Because we have it. Airblade. Okay. So... I think his punches would have done better, actually. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Heal Mildra. Okay, guess we're using a remedy. Then we'll take a potion. Everyone's back up to mostly full. Let's keep on exploring a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. Okay, that circles all the way back around. That's a dead end. Ah, hi back, good to see you. Have you seen Ethereal? Okay, we have another Gigas right here. I don't think it's a good idea to fight him just yet. This one, however, seems to be blocking a treasure. 520. Oh, well, that was a mistake then. Okay, attack. Protection. And sleep them. And then we'll, focus fire. Yep, we're just gonna focus fire. Only got 3 MP. I think we want to save that. Item, Wand of Poison. Okay. Spell sleep that one now. There we go. Okay. We had that handled. And Cole's now at level 21 too. Hell yeah. The Gigas are definitely terrifying, but we do have the ability to handle them. So I think that's the main thing we need to be concerned about with that here. Let's not engage them in combat right quick. Let's see if we can find some more treasure before we have to get the fuck out of here. Oh, I can't go across that little path. Gotcha. This way. Ooh, blue treasure chest. Poison ring. Okay. Okay. What's up this way? Something that we can't get to from this direction. This door circles back around. I don't really know if I want to circle back around just yet. No, I do. Because we were fully healed by the time we reached this. No, we weren't fully healed by the time we reached this fountain. Damn it. All right, we're going to head back to town, get our MP back. Meh. And we also need to buy more potions. All right. Well, we got our MP back. We've done pretty well. We made a bit of progress. I do think, however, because of how late we started today, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream at the 2-hour mark here. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up at around this point. So let's go ahead and save. I know 2-hour stream doesn't seem like much, but we have another stream tomorrow that's going to be a really fun collab where we're going to be playing some Sea of Thieves with Muse, Ari, and Lucy. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I want to wrap this up by saying, well, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider that follow button. It helps out quite a bit. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider that like button. It helps a lot more than you know. Do stick around for the raid if you would. I would greatly appreciate it. But above all else, have a great day, folks.